Though I can't see you with my eyes, but deep in my heart, your presence I'll find. Lord, I believe in you, and I'll put my trust in you. Let the whole world say what they may, no one can take this joy away. Lord, I believe. Hi everyone, my name is Tolu Odukoya-Ijogun, and this is Verses. I'm reading from Zechariah 13 verse 9. It says, "This third I will bring through the fire. I will refine them like silver and test them like gold. They will call on my name and I will answer them. I will say, there are many people, and they will say, the Lord is our God." You see, my dad always says that God God cannot trust a tested vessel. In other words, before God will put anything in your hand, he will test you. Remember in Genesis 22, verse 1 and 2, it says, "Sometime later, God tested Abraham and said to him, 'Abraham, here I am,' he answered. 'Take your son,' God said, 'your only son Isaac, whom you love, and go to the land of Moriah. Offer him there as a burnt offering on one of the mountains, which I will show you.'" Now, God was testing Abraham with something so important to him. It might not be your son or your daughter, it might be something extremely important to you. But sometimes God actually tests us to see where our heart is. And in the testing, he just doesn't test you to test you. He's testing you to refine you, to make you like silver, to make you like gold, to see where your heart is. Because if he can trust you, he can entrust into your hands even bigger and greater things. Sometimes you might compare yourself to this person and that person, but you don't know the test they have been through with God. And that's why God is actually even using them the way he's using them. So don't compare or look at what is going on in that person's life or this person's life. Focus on your life in a relationship with God. Yes, he might take you through some difficult times. He says, "Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil." So that means there is sometimes a walking through the valley of shadows of death, but you will not die. You will fear no evil because he will bring you through. It is a walking through. It's not a staying in. It's not a leaving in. It's not a, it's not a permanent solution. It's a movement. So sometimes we do go through some crazy times, some dark seasons, sometimes we feel like, why am I going through what I'm going through? But like the scripture said, it says, "I will refine them like silver and test them like gold." In Psalm 66 verse 10, it says, "For you, O God, have tested us. You have refined us as silver." So sometimes in your hard times, God is refining. God is beautifying. And we know gold and silver and diamond, all these beautiful items can never be born except they go through a refining process. And most of the time, the refining process is difficult, it's painful, it's hard, it's hot. But guess what? When they come out, they're precious. They're of esteem value. In Malachi 3:3 it says, "And he will sit as a refiner and a purifier of silver. He will purify the sons of Levi and refine them like gold and silver. Then they'll present offerings to the Lord in righteousness." So sometimes, or right now, this hard season you're going through, this dark place you're in, this breaking, this crushing that you're going through, is because God is bringing beauty out of that. God is trying to see where your heart is at, and at the same time, he's making beauty. He's bringing out precious metal. He's bringing out a character that you need in the season you're about to enter. So trust God, trust the process, Understand that it is a process and they are coming out as silver and as gold. Let the whole world say what they may. No one can take my joy away. Lord, I believe. God bless you.